everyone for joining me here today for to understanding better. Even I'll understand better when I present this topic. It's a very vast topic. It's not something we can finish it within an hour. But still, I'll try my best to give how much ever research papers are there, to give it to you, so that you can understand better, and I'll also understand it better. And thank you so much for Indian Institute of Psychology for Business Psychology for inviting me on this, and thank you so much, Rupali, for being with me. And it has to happen last week, but things didn't go in the way I wanted, so that I requested for postponing, and she was very gracious to do that. And I really thank the institute for doing this and giving me the opportunity. So before going straight into the topic, I just as I know, like, there are 15 people have already engaged here. So I just want to know, like, what you really expect from the session. I know that you want to be happy and you want to know the ways to be happy, but rather than you have registered for an hour session, I know how precious your time would be. So I just quickly want to know, like, what you really want from this session. So I'm just adding a survey thing in your in the chat session. I just want you to just go inside and tell me what you're expecting from that. You understand, right? You just log into it and you can give me what you're expecting from that. You can stop presenting so that I'll start presenting the survey results. Yeah, thank
Sure,
you.
ma'am.
So you are just going to tell me that what everyone is able to see my screen, right?
Yes, but we could. So I opened it, but I'm not able to feed anything inside.
No, you can definitely do it. I'm not sure why you're not able to do it. 1 second.
It's just the same slide that is opening, but I'm not able to type anything.
2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
No, I guess there should be a code which you have to give.
Sorry?
No, I guess we need to put a code and then only we can do it. There should be a code associated, I guess.
No, there's
that's a code number.
That.
6378 6375. We have to put that code number, then we can do it.
I'm not able to put in any data, and it is not asking me for any code as well.
Okay, no worries. You can just share it in your box.
Okay, just 1 second. Let me try. Just 1 second. I have something here.
Ma'am, I guess you just put mentimeter.com. They will ask you for a code. Or just put menti.com. They will ask you for a code. You can put that code 63752358.
And maybe for those who it's not working, they can just type it on the chat box.
I'm giving another thing here. You can just try this as a last thing and see. I'm sorry for the glitch. You should be able to do that now. Are you? Is it working?
Yes, now this is. Yes, now it is working. This link is working.
Yeah, is it working?
Yes, it's working now. Yes, it's working.
It is.
It is.
Yes.
Just you're able to see my screen, right?
Yes, just give us a second. We are filling in data.
Yeah, thank you. Mhm.
Done.
Okay. Okay, I've got two responses as you can see.
Ma'am, we've got
Okay.
one response in the chat box as well.
Okay. If we give here, like everybody can see that, but it's okay. We can get it from the chat box also. Okay. Fine. Is there any other thing which you people want to add, or can we just go inside then? So I'm looking to understand this concept to make my clients understand the importance of happiness in the organization. I'll be definitely presenting some papers here, like research papers and their results and how it has helped the organization. So definitely you will get something from here. And the technique of resilience, here I'm not going to talk about resilience. Resilience as such is a different topic to to be with. It's a separate topic to be held with. So I will not be, I'm sorry, I'll not be touching resilience here. And discover ways to achieve happiness without sacrificing happiness. I don't know, like I need to understand more about this and to know what great happiness is and how to continue. Yeah, definitely we will have places for this. Any other thing which you want to add? And one more thing which I have in the navigating emotions of happiness. Yeah, definitely we will have a glimpse of it. Definitely. Is there anything you people want to add, or can we close it off?
I think we can close it off now, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. So you can start presenting. I'm just stop presenting
Sure.
from my side. So thank you so much for all your responses. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So when we talk about success, generally how it goes is if we what we are always told by our parents or our teachers. Even I used to tell sometimes to my family members, like if you work hard, you will become successful. Okay, if you if you it is like if I'll have the dress and I'll think that only when the occasion comes I'll wear it. So something we always connect something with the success point, and then we are so much trained ourselves because we generally think only if we attain this we will go to the next and I'll be happy. If I put on weight, I'll be happy. If I take this much marks in my graduation, I'll be happy. If I get my promotion, I'll be happy. So always we keep giving our mind something so that it will stick to the goal. But when the goal really appears, I think we can go to the next slide. That is what I'm talking about. Yeah. So we are generally so much trained our brain to do like work hard now so that it will pay later. But generally, our brain doesn't work like that, and that is what the researchers have told based on a lot of longitudinal and experiential studies. They have proved that it is not so. We need not put our brain in so much of pain and pressure. Even I would say, like when there are some functions to attend, and if I have been having some kind of exams, I'll say no, I want to study. I don't want to I don't want to attend the function. Even no, I will be knowing that I can see some kind of occasions like this after like 6 or 7 months. But still, I'll be able to forego that because I think that if I work hard, I'll be paid later. But actually, it is not so. And the science, after studying 12 years of Harvard University, the founder and the CEO of Good Think Incorporation, that is the book of Sean Arthur. He has written the book like Happiness Advantage. This entire webinar is mostly on that. It is not only just, but I have also added other papers to it. So the Happiness Advantage author, he has researched for 12 years, and he has discussed that the connection between happiness and success, as well as why people struggle to find satisfaction in the work. it turns out that our brain is literally hardwired to perform at their best, not when they are negative or neutral, but when you are very positive, when you feel positive about it. So if you are going to give something, it is like, if we become successful when we are happier and we are more positive. It is not that when we keep, giving goals to our brain, but when the goal really happens, we tell that no, when I get my promotion, I'll be happy. And when the promotion really comes up, we will say that no, if I really do well in this job, then I'll be happy. So we keep, postponing our happiness, but the brain is like, it is totally shut down with how we actually treat it. The moment is now, and this is the point we have to be happy. So it is not that we have to come out of being hard or working hard. I'm not saying that, but it is not that always working hard will give all the benefits. Okay, if I'm going fast, please let me know so that I can slow down much faster. Right? If you have anything else to say, I can go to the next slide. Vipul is asking a question like how spiral of happiness works. So this is what the next slide is about, Vipul. Thanks for the question. So what really happens to our brain when we are happy, when we are in the mood of happiness? So it's a positive emotion which flood our minds with dopamine and serotonin. I think you people definitely know that. And these are the chemicals which are not only makes us feel good, but dial up the learning centers of our brain to higher level. They help us to organize new information to keep that on information in the brain for a longer time, so that it will retrieve the faster, and they enable and make us to sustain more neural connections and allow us to think more quickly and creatively and become more skilled at complex analysis and problem solving and see and invent new ways of doing it. The researchers saying like even a small shots of positivity can really give us some serious competitive advantage. I'll Before going to that, we are talking so much about happiness, right? I just want to know what you think of happiness. What is happiness to you? So can we just if you want to talk, or else I can I we can go and have a survey on that, or you can just type it over here. Anything which you like. What do you know about happiness? What do you think is happiness? Uh, yeah. Does anybody want to say what is happiness to them?
So I think for me it's about being in peace with whatever the current state of moment is, the current moment is. To be
Mm-hmm.
satiated and in peace with whatever is happening in the present.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Shekhar. And Satyajot is being and enjoying the present and the company of my loved ones. Good. Any other, 18 people are there. Definitely there should be some kind of happiness, what they feel is, right? Come on, let us make this interactive. I don't want to keep boring with my own lecture. This will be really fun. Yeah. Uh, okay.
Happiness is actually a state of mind.
Okay, good. Yeah, definitely it's a state of mind. Yes.
And it got to do with the satisfaction is what is happening around, whatever is happening around, satisfaction with that, maybe for a short span of time. It is not that it has to be very long or it has to be extended. So it's
Okay.
like short moments of time. If we are satisfied or with happy with, if we are okay with whatever is going on, I think it leads to happiness.
Okay.
State
Thank
of
you.
mind.
Yeah, thank you. State of mind. Yes, absolutely correct. And there are two more answers here. For me, it is a joy from little things. Thanks, Vipul. And Janil is talking about a motivation that makes us looking forward for uncertain future. Yeah, thank you. Any other person who wants to give their view on it? Mhm. So we can go straight. Can you go to the next slide? So what is happiness? Happiness is all about. This is what. See, when we started psychology as such, the point of psychology, how it started, they first started to understand what is wrong with human beings. What are the disorders we have? What things go wrong in human? Okay, that is how the basic traditional psychology started. But this man, hats off to this man, his Martin Seligman, who is the person who is a pioneer of positive psychology. He, brought. That is a separate. I would say, if you get some time, just check character strength. That is a beautiful thing on character strength, which he and his colleague has written a lot about it. And you can just go, I mean, if you just put character strength, it will definitely take you to the website and you can understand. There will be some 24 questions, I think, and it will help you to understand what is your character strength. Fine, I'm deviating from the topic. So this man has given, he has given a detail about happiness. It's like they should be having three measurable components: that pleasure, engagement, and meaning. So as you all know, like it is not just the pleasure which I can even hit someone and get pleasure, but it is not the happiness which is really meant. It is all about having a meaning and purposeful life. So I would say it is the positive mood in the present and the positive outlook of the future. As somebody said over here, like uncertain future they have given. It is, though always the future is always uncertain, but still I think Janel has given the almost the basic thing for happiness. It is always having the hope and looking forward to it. The future is always uncertain, and we still have a hope towards it. And the way we work with the flow, I would say, it's a flow which we work on. The more we are engaged, the more we see the purpose, the more we have a meaning. So it is just the flow. It is not that it happens and then it vanishes. We can find whatever happens around us, right? Okay, can you go to the next slide? So I would say, like, one more thing which I wanted to tell you is it is the positive mood which we call it as. There are 10 different positive moods. It could be joy, it could be gratitude, it could be hope, it could be inspiration, it could be awe, it could be love, and it could be anything. And there is a study on people who expressed positive emotions while negotiating in a business deals. When they express a lot of positive emotions, they seem to get a better deal in their negotiation deals. So the more positive emotions you express in your life, the more is the better. So it is not that it is not that you are having uh, uh, it is not that you are not seeing any kind of optimism in your life. It is more like how positive you are towards it. I know this is what it is happening. And there is another study which which experimented on how women with breast cancers are seeing their life. And they have told, like, the women who are suffering with breast cancers have told, like, they understand the life better because of this cancer. And it has helped them to understand who is the right friend to be with, and how to live life to the full potential, and what is family is all about. I'm not saying that to see the negative side. Even the worst negative side, if you have the right perspective, you will be able to see what is really happening and what is good to you, and what is what you can get out of that situation. And another study from Toronto University, they have told, like, our mood can change our vision. In the experiments, people were being primed to either positivity or negativity, then asked to look at a series of pictures. So those who are put in the negative mood, they didn't process all the things which were given in the picture. But those who had positive thought, positive mood, they were able to see the entire picture, even the background. So there is no wonder, many IT companies, encourage their employees to bring their pets, have in-house parlors. They make the work environment so that the employees experience even a small burst of happiness, so that they get primed to creativity and innovation, right? So how we can capitalize on this happiness advantage? This is what which I'm going to give you. It's I call it a spray. Then you can name it however you want it. Like, you can have your own names to it. So the first thing is, can we go to the next slide? Yeah. So the first thing is, paying gratitude. Uh, it could be like, that there are countless studies which have shown that consistently people who show gratitude are more energetic or more emotionally intelligent, forgiving, and they are very less depressed and or anxious or lonely. What you can do is, I would say, like, every day you can have some three things before you go to bed, or before you, I mean, when you are brushing your teeth, is what Shan Akar, the author, has told, and even in TEDx meeting. What you can do is, you can find out three things which you are grateful for that day. I would say, like, this person really helped me. That colleague drafted me the document. uh, I mean, if you're a student, you can say, like, which teacher really helped you out. These things are, we are giving a space and time for us to really, so that we can start looking what is happening positive in our life. It is not easy for a person who is suffering with breast cancer to see something happening positive in their life. If they can really see, then we can definitely see it, can't we? So it is just, have it as a habit. Like, at least before I go to bed, I'll just count three things what really happened. It need not be a big thing, like somebody giving you a gift, somebody making you, some kind of movie tickets or something like that. It could be so simple, like somebody, when you go, somebody, opening your door for you. It could be somebody, giving a chair for you to sit. It can be very little things, but the moment you start your brain to show that these are the positive things happening in your life, the brain will start seeing only the positive thing which is happening in your life, right? Can I go for the next slide, or you want to talk about this? Fine. Okay. The next thing is rewind. I have given as rewind. You can have it, like, because of the acronym, I have just given as rewind. It is mainly like, remembering, or being with whatever has happened. It's basically, it's a kind of journaling or writing notes, or it could be easy. One person told me, like, when they are sitting for the dinner, the father will always tell them, like, what happened in that day, and whatever things they wanted to share, they just share when they are dining with each other. It could be, if you're so much bored with writing, journaling or something, you can just, take your, I generally do that. I just open my iPhone and notes, and I'll just write on whatever I feel for that day. So that could also be one kind of way of journaling. So many people say, like, why should I be journaling? So I really want to, share this one particular study with you all. In one study, researchers studied the diaries of 180 Catholic nuns. Okay, they were asked to write down their thoughts in autobiographic journal entries. You won't believe, almost after more than 5 decades, okay, 5 decades later, the researchers encoded the entries of positive emotional content. Whatever they have written, they have just encoded it, and they found that the nuns whose journal entry had more overtly joyful content live nearly 10 years longer and healthier than the nuns who had negative or neutral words, who have used negative and neutral words. So it's basically like though something is happening in our life in a very different way, the words we give to it and the way we see those things which are happening will be really effective for us. It is not for somebody else, but it is going to really help us, right? This is what rewinding is all about. Can we go to the next slide, please? Thank you. The next one is act of kindness. You can pick one day in a week, and you can I'm sorry, you can make a spot of commitment of five acts of kindness. It could be like you can say like on Thursday, every Thursday I'll help someone to cross the road, or every Friday I'll help someone to do this, or it could be on Saturday I'll go to the blind school and help someone, I'll read out that for someone. So it could be anything. And one person, like her name is Sonja, and she is the author of The How of Happiness. Okay, what she has done is she has done an experimentation and found that the individual who completed the 5 acts of kindness over the course of a day reported feeling much happier and feeling last of many subsequent days. Even after they have done the exercise, they felt much happier even after even after some times of the week. Like, it is not that you do something on that particular day you're happy, but the happy quotient has been lasted for some more days, it seems. So it is like you have to do it to enjoy it. And they also say that instead of giving something like a money for someone, just giving a kind of some other thing, like booking a movie is better than just giving some kind of cash and asking them to enjoy something. So taking your family for a dinner will be more useful than just giving your kid the money and asking them to buy something for themselves. So it's like making it's not just the cash which really help us. It's an act of kindness. A very small kindness activity will really help us a lot. So this is what the third activity would be. So yeah, the last one is like yoga, that is for mind and body. So it is not generally when we think about meditation, we generally think like sitting for 2 hours 2 hours a day, or 6 hours, six, like starting from they have to sit for 1 hour or 30 minutes in a in a meditation. It is not essential at all. There is one person, like I'll tell you like her name, Fletcher, her name is, once again. I'll just post her thing on the message. You can see that. Her name is, okay, it is called Ziva Meditation, and she has lot of free videos in okay, so I'm sending it right away. So she has given a lot of free meditation techniques in YouTube, and in her website also. It is, they have lot of things, but that is, I mean, if you go inside her, it is very costly, but still you can see her videos in YouTube. It will be very useful. It is not that you will not even feel like you are meditating. So it is not that you have to sit for some time and you have to relax your mind, calm yourself without any thoughts. Nothing is needed for her. She can, within few minutes of her introduction, she will make you feel that you are meditating, you're feeling more energetic. So the next this kind of meditation is also possible, and she also says that even this, more than even gratitude, if you just close your eyes and think someone whom you want to pay gratitude, whom you want to be very thankful, or if you just think, close your eyes, and if you want to feel like give all your love to someone, even they say that is also kind of meditation. And the research have proven that the meditation which the sages have been doing in Nepal or something. The word is gray or pray. It is pray. I'll show you once again. Yeah. So it is like it is not that munis and rishis they have got the meditation. They have exactly seen what are the neural activities which happens in our brain when we think about this gratitude and the sense of loving someone. The same neural activities has been shown working even when we are showing our gratitude. It is not that we have to sit like for 10 hours or 8 hours like in Isha or something to get the benefit of meditation. Even by doing just 5 minutes thinking someone, thanking someone, or loving someone, that is enough. Okay, and then comes your body, and here I just want to share one of the research on body. It's an exercise which we call it as. See, the researchers have performed an experiment on the cleaning staff of 7 different hotels. Okay, they told this half of the employees how much they exercise they were getting every day through the work. Whatever the exercise benefit which they are going to get, they are going to get it from the work itself. Like how many calories they burn daily, and what are the cardio stuff they do it by just doing whatever they were doing in the ordinary life. Okay, and the other cleaning staff were not given any such good news. Okay, and at the end of the experiment, like after 7 weeks, what they have done is the researchers have found that the group which has been trained to think that their work as an exercise had actually lost weight. So it is not that you have to be exactly going to gym, and you have to be doing so much of cardio activities to burn your calories. Even if you think like going to a temple, taking stairs, or just walking in a day, or even doing your own course activities, cleaning your room every day, or sweeping your home every day, will definitely have a lot of impacts with you. It is not that you have to go to gym and do it, or every day you have to wake up at 4 p.m. or 4 a.m. and do your running, jogging, or everything. So it's all about what I'm saying is I'm not I mean not I'm not discounting the people who's really doing it. I'm just saying that it is not, we have made our mind to feel like as because if I do this activity I'll be getting all the benefits. It is not so exactly. Do you really think if you see Muhammad Ali, he would have got all those physical stuff just by exercising? So we are in such a myth, like we have something on our mind and we want to believe only that, but we can also give the mind stating that even if you don't do those activities, and if you really prime your mind to enable have that, you can definitely have that. And there is another study which has come up which has stated like the people who cannot do exercises, who just watch people doing those exercises, will get the same benefit, like cardio benefit, or depression benefit, whatever the cholesterol level decreases just by seeing those people who are actually exercising with their body. So it is more about priming your mind to believe like what is there to be, right? So I think I'm making a point here. So can we go to the next slide? I mean, this is what the end of it. So how we can, so it is by paying attention, rewinding, this is the act of kindness, and this is yoga for body and mind. So it's all about how we prime our mind and show it how it has to be. Right? If you have any questions, you can ask me. So I'm just done.
So if anyone of you want to ask any questions, they can unmute themselves. Otherwise, you can, if you have any questions that you would like me to speak out, then please put them in the chat box. Okay, sure. Yeah. Here you go, sir. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes.